Chinese tourists are changing their travel preferences, well, moving away from the United States and Europe in favor of destinations in West and Southeast Asia and even Latin America. According to foreign exchange firm Travelex, the demand for US dollar, euros and pound among Chinese travelers, it has now declined sharply since 2019. In 2019, the US accounted for 27% of Travelex, China's foreign exchange volume. That number has now dropped to 17%. Similarly, the share of British pounds and euros fell from 12 to 7%. Meanwhile, demand for currencies from Gulf nations like Saudi Arabia, UAE, Oman and Bahrain has risen majorly. Driven by China's growing political and economic ties with the region, visa policy changes have also influenced this shift among Chinese travelers. China has signed mutual visa exemptions with several countries, including Japan, Singapore, Thailand and Malaysia, making travel to these destinations easier. Chinese tourists are also exploring Latin America in greater numbers. Travelex reports triple-digit growth in demand for the currencies of Mexico, Peru and Brazil. The surge is attributed to both experiential travel and increased business activity. At the same time, Southeast Asia has seen a notable increase in Chinese visitors. Countries like Thailand, Malaysia and Singapore have benefited from relaxed visa rules, while Japan remains a key travel destination due to the weak yen. Another major shift is the declining use of the US dollar. Earlier, Chinese travelers used dollars not just in the US but also in countries like Cambodia and Lagos. However, Travelex notes that demand for US dollars has now fallen quite a lot. China's outbound tourism market is expected to continue expanding. Travelex predicts that the number of outbound Chinese tourists will rise from 150 million in 2019 to 200 million by 2030. However, the way Chinese travelers spend abroad is also changing. The yuan's share in Travelex's global retail volume has dropped from 10 to 4%, reflecting shifts in travel and spending patterns. Meanwhile, China's inbound travel market is also evolving. Hong Kong was once a key shopping hub for mainland China. It is now seeing an increased demand for yuan. As more Hong Kong residents travel to Shenzhen for shopping and dining, with changing geopolitical scenarios, the global tourism landscape is undergoing a major transition.